I just came across a video of, um, I forget her name, but she's the content creator on healthprimitive.com. She has a lot of herbal tinctures and cleanses and herbs that she sells and recipes for making your own tinctures and stuff like that. And she talks a lot about Fauci and Bill Gates and how evil they are and psychopathic, and their plan to depopulate and inject us all with our mRNA and things like that. It was a little video. I just love her cutthroat, no BS way of just telling it to us straight. They're psychopaths and they're evil, and we have been gaslit. And I was reflecting on that. We have a problem, a really significant problem of a narcissist epidemic in our world today, not just in the US, but all across the world. And it's really sickening how these types of people can rise up in power and wealth. And Fauci and Bill Gates, I don't know how they even became the authoritative figures on our health. And I know Bill Gates, was in computers, and now all of a sudden he's got the World Health Organization, right? Where he makes decisions on, part of making decisions for our health. And, under the guise of health, a lot of the things that have come to pass, and drugs and pharmaceutical things under the guise of health, and how they've just become so wealthy and prominent in our culture. How did this come to be? Well, because they are really good at deceiving and lying and saying what we want to hear and using scare tactics and fear to get us all to comply. And we need to be more discerning on these types of people and what their tactics can look like. And, when they're really, really skilled liars and they've been doing it their whole entire life, they can get really good at knowing what to say, knowing what somebody, what the normal thing to say would be, what is expected of them. And they're really good at that. Well, only way to really truly know is to know somebody who they are at their soul level, not what they say with their words or what they do, because we can't see them behind closed doors. We can't see their conscience and their soul. And I would argue that they choose not to listen to their conscience, and they do not connect to their divine source energy within. And they have to take energy from the world around them. And it's a spiritual battle that we're in. If you want to know what you're up against with somebody in your life, see me at thezenzone@mail.com. I've created a soul quality test that uses certain questions using the Akashic records to tap into somebody's energy and to discern who they are at a soul level, because what they present to the world and to you, you don't need to waste your time and energy trying to find out. That's really sounds traumatic. I don't know about you, but I'm done with more traumatic relationships and connections and meeting people who are going to just dupe me down the line after you get attached and, join forces in some way, whether it be in business or relationship or friendship even. People can hide their true colors and wear that mask for a really long time, and you don't have time. Our time and energy is precious. We don't have any more time to waste. We just need to get right to knowing who somebody is at a soul level, and not have to even wait for them to show us. You can just know this by the energetic blueprint that they have. So reach me at thezenzone@mail.com, mail.com, if you want a reading done for somebody in your life. It just requires a couple basic questions that you probably have the answers to. And I've been gatekeeping on this a little bit. I use it in my own life to vet people. Sometimes when I do these readings, I yawn and I'm just releasing a lot of energy. I feel like this somebody, or quite a few people, may want to may resonate with this message and just are tired of trauma and drama and chaos, and you've worked so hard on yourself to heal and to grow and to set better boundaries and speak your truth and have more discernment, and you maybe even been in isolation and you want to get back out in the world and meet people, and but maybe you're scared like you're going to make a mistake again. So have no fear. The narcissist, I feel like we're heading into a timeline where the narcissists are going to fall and the empaths are going to rise. Like there just has to be balance in life. That's how God created. God is a God of order and balance, and these narcissists, these evil people, the Faucis and the Gates of the world have risen in power and have led their reign of terror for far too long. Time for the empaths to rise. We've been healing, we've been isolating, we've been praying, we've been working on ourselves and our shadows and our triggers, and it's our time to shine. So the Zen Zone at mail.com if you want that soul quality test. I also do regular readings. I just tap in. I don't use cards. I mean, I can, but I prefer not to. Just read the energy, chakra, Reiki energy healing as well. So I'm here for you. Bye.